When you walk out of a movie and either you're laughing, you're crying, or you're just like blown away, or you just everything. Walking out of this movie, everything was just coming at me. And I just can't tell y'all enough of how I felt after walking out of this movie. Logan. After all the anticipation for this movie, after reviewing every original X-Men trilogy leading up to this movie, I have been so excited for this movie, and I walked into this movie not knowing a single thing about any reviews, any of my favorite reviewers reviewing any of this movie. I walked into this movie with my own mind. The only thing I saw was the Rotten Tomato meter, because it was like at 95%, now it's like 93, I think. But either way, that's the only thing I knew. I was like, okay, it's got really good reviews from critics. And I walked out of this movie. I can't. I really can't tell you guys how much this movie shocked me, how good it was, and I just can't tell you guys. I am telling you right now that Logan is 100% the best superhero movie I have seen since Civil War, since like The Dark Knight, since like Deadpool. Like, this was perfect. I can't tell you enough. Growing up, I loved the X-Men trilogy. I grew up watching with my sister and my mom and my dad, and we went all together to see this, to see Hugh Jackman's last time as Logan. We walked out smiling, crying, just happy that it ended in a great way. And so basically, okay, here's the story. The main plot is Logan is down in the gritty. He has no more hope. He is completely out of it. He's a limo driver, and that is it. He protects Professor Xavier at this building, whatever. He gives him medicine. He's literally protecting him, and that's his life now. All of a sudden, this girl comes up into his life, messes a lot of things up, and now all these men are coming after her and Logan, and he's got to get her to somewhere else. And that is all I'm going to tell you. Let's start with the positive. First things first, the directing by James Mangold was really good in this movie. He's the guy who did the Wolverine, and I actually watched that like earlier today on TV. When I came home from school, it was on TV, and I was like, oh, well, they're doing X-Men franchise thing. Anyways, he did a great job. He did a great job. He gave every fan what they wanted. He did a great job. He, like, compared to the Wolverine, like, the Wolverine is nothing compared to this. James Mangold and the cinematographer, y'all killed it. It was literally perfect. I love the directing. It was very good. Hugh Jackman as Logan, I think there's nothing to say. He's Wolverine. And after walking out of this movie, I'm going to say it forever. To me, after watching it, I do believe that this is his last one. I believe after watching it, this is his last one. After watching it. They could do something to, like, this and that, and, like, maybe give more money, but no. After watching it, I personally think this is his and Professor Xavier's last movie. It just feels like it, and after watching it, I do believe it. And I have to say it right now. Hugh Jackman was great. Hugh Jackman was great. He was dark, bitter, and he was cussing so much. Again, this movie is rated R. We will get to that in a second. This movie is rated R, and Hugh Jackman killed it. He's great as Wolverine, and after watching it, like, I just got really teary-eyed, because if this is his last one, like, man, like, growing up as a kid, watching him grow up as Wolverine, and to see it, and this be his last one, I feel satisfied. I feel great. I'm glad he was Wolverine. Professor Xavier, if this is his last one, I have to say he will always be Professor Xavier to me. He was Patrick Stewart. There's a scene where he's in a bed and he's talking whatever, and the camera's looking at him. Honestly, I think that's like Oscar-worthy, kind of. Like, honestly, I think it's Best Supporting Actor nomination right there. That scene is the Oscar shot you will see, but it won't get nominated. But anyways, those two's relationship was great. And the relationship between him and the girl who is named Lauren or like whatever, she doesn't have many lines in this movie, like, not at all. Like, she literally is silent throughout most of this movie. She was great. I loved her and Hugh Jackman, Logan's relationship. I really liked that. I liked their development. Great character development. I love the road trip in the middle section of this movie. I love all of that. But now let's talk about something that we've all wanted to talk about. This movie's rated R. Like, I mean, in the first 10 minutes, you see limbs getting chopped off. You hear the F word 10 times. You see boobs. I mean, it's literally rated R. I mean, you are literally in it. It is rated R. Blood, I mean, I'm telling you, it felt so great to see Wolverine smack someone like this and blood just... It felt great. I've always wanted to see that. It's like a dream come true. This movie had to be rated R. After watching it, it had to be rated R. I love the R. I loved it. The language felt really solid. It felt like Logan has been a customer of all these franchises, but in this one we really get to see it. We get to see the blood. We get to see limbs get chopped off. We get to see the girl do some stuff. I won't spoil if you haven't seen any trailers, which if you have, then you know. But the girl does get some action. She is a badass. She's awesome. I want to see her in more stuff, 100%. But these three together on this road trip in the middle section of this movie is great. Now the villain in this movie, I actually don't, I swear, they never said his name. But I'm going to call him the guy with the robot arm. I thought he was really good. He has an accent in this movie. I thought he did a really good job. He was a good villain. He wasn't like the main villain, but he's like the sidekick villain, whatever. And I really like that. But there is one scene in this movie that I had no idea this was even part of the movie. I didn't know. But it's a fight scene at a farm, and that's all I'm going to say. If you've seen the movie, then you know, you're like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. This is hands down the coolest thing I've ever seen. But overall, I love this movie. The story felt real. It felt like a Western. It really did. It was great. There's some funny scenes in this movie. There's some really funny scenes. I thought the tones balanced really well. It's sad. It's heart-wrenching. I bet you $1 when you walk out of this movie, if you've been a fan of the X-Men franchise, if you've been a fan of Logan, Patrick Stewart, everybody, if you've been a fan of this franchise, you'll walk out of this movie in tears. Because my sister walked out of the theater, tears rolling down her face. And I teared up. I will admit it. I won't tell you why, but I teared up. I had to look down. It was a Monster Calls. I mean, if you've seen my review, I did this in Monster Calls. Sorry. And I was sitting there doing this with the movie, and it happened. It came out. The waterfall happened, and I loved it. It's literally just, if this is his last movie, this is perfect. Logan, in my mind, I loved it. I really did. Like, I mean, I loved it. I don't see movies beating this movie for the top one at the end of this year, except for Last Jedi. But that's the end of the year. Either way, Logan was brutal, great. Hugh Jackman will always be Wolverine. He will always be it. And this movie gets an A+. No doubt about it. I loved it. It's so rewatchable. It's a 2-hour-15-minute movie, and the pacing to me felt really good. Really good. I loved it. Please go see it. It's awesome. If you're a fan of the X-Men franchise, you need to see it. If you are a fan of Wolverine or any of the X-Men movies, you need to see it. It's great. Go and see it. So that is it, guys. I am just beyond happy by saying it. Logan is one of the best superhero movies ever. So anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.